U18 men's soccer here at IMG Academy. This morning, we have Chivas versus Plant City. There's the opening whistle. Chivas will start with the ball. As they kick it back, trying to establish position in the midfield. Chivas there with a threat into the box. The Plant easily sniffs it out, now bringing the ball across the defensive end. Plant playing as far back as they possibly can, bringing it back to the keeper a couple of times here on this possession. And now trying to work it up. Slowing down the attack through the midfield. They'll release the forward in a good through ball. Trying to muscle off his defender, and he does. But the threat squandered. And Chivas will retain possession here with a goal kick. First goal kick of the match. Plant controlling everything that they can. Playing well on the small passes here early on. But getting a little unlucky on the long balls. You can tell the Plant's going to play as much as they can from the back moving forward. They're not a team that's going to attack quickly, it seems. Trying to establish a methodical kind of offensive play through their defense. Here they are on the midfield trying to give a through ball up to the forward, but it's deflected out from the Chivas defender, off Plant's foot for a Chivas throw-in on the far right side of the field. Plant now on the offense, trying to get numbers on the other side. Chivas gaining possession, trying to switch fields here. Find a little space for themselves as they bring it out from the defensive end. Now to the midfield. Below numbers in the area. Plant recovers, but immediately gives it back. Just a ping-pong battle here in the midfield so far. Not too much control, but Plant seems to be having the grip early on. Plant now from the right back. Chivas trying to take over in an attacking zone. The through ball up to Markowski, but it's a little out of his reach. Plant now trying on the counterattack, trying to get numbers in the right area. A quick flick of the heel there, the midfield for Plant. But it leads to a foul, and now a free kick. Plant retaining possession. Quick 1-2 passes as opposed to a long ball down the field. As Plant tries to switch fields there. Oh, some heavy contact there outside of the 18 between the Chivas defender and the attacking Plant player. But a no call leads to the Chivas counterattack. Now as they cross midfield. Rangi for the throw-in. Trying to find a man, but all he finds is a Plant defender. bad attempt at a stab there from Chivas. Could lead to a counterattack here from Plant as he tries to get behind the defensive line. But it's snuffed out. The danger is averted, at least for a short time. Chivas now trying to play it back from their own side. And an offsides call ends the attack for Plant, at least for a moment. Chivas trying to regain possession, but the ball falls to 4. And at the feet of Plant. Back as they always do from the defensive end to chip over the Chivas line. Could be a threat here from Plant. But it's cleared out. A corner kick, the first corner kick of the game for Plant City. Plant now at the corner, trying to get it into the box, but it just finds the head of a Chivas defender. A little danger there from a mishandle. But it's cleared out near the midfield. Plant City continues to retain possession. Possession battle not close right now. Plant City dominating the game so far. Keeping possession, these short passes at the midfield level, letting them almost impose their will right now. Chivas with Markowski up at the top. Not much support after that. They're playing one forward in this formation, trying to get the ball up to him, but playing very far back on their own end after that. Not creating numbers up front. A big kick here from the keeper of Chivas, trying to get it all the way up to Markowski. He gets it there, but it's off Chivas, but it's off a Plant defender. Both teams seem to be playing a very defensive style of formation. Plant very much outnumbers Chivas on their attacking end. And the same can be said for Chivas in their defense when trying to counter Plant City. Plant slowing the game down again for the defense of the midfield. Now Chivas trying to control it themselves. Some nice 1-2 passes here in the midfield from Chivas as we get Chance yelling to switch from the crowd. They can't see it. Plant now takes over. Harmlessly out of bounds for Chivas goal kick. No, I'm sorry, it was off the Chivas defender. And it'll be the second goal kick of the game for Plant City. Plant now trying to bend it in or look for the short kick. They try to hit it near far post, but a good challenge from the defense. A ricocheted shot could have been a threat, but it bounced off one of the players and out for another Plant City throw-in. Plant doing a very good job of moving their numbers in the right direction, whether it be on defense or offense, outnumbering Chivas almost at every turn. A long ball all the way up, leaves the Chivas player one-on-one. Now with his defender. Down near the sideline. Leads to a Plant throw-in as they squander the attack of Chivas early on. Plant City searching for numbers in space. as their attackers muscled off the ball into a Chivas possession. Chivas now bringing the ball from their own defense into the midfield. Trying to find the feet of a teammate, but he can't. The pass is intercepted. And Plant will attempt to slow it down, bringing it all the way back to the right back. A clear up is deflected off the Chivas player, and they regain possession from it. A good bounce for them, trying to find a through ball to Markowski. But instead it's just kicked back harmlessly to Plant's keeper. He'll play it to his defender, now outnumbered in the corner, trying to get it up. Well, even in situations you can tell that Plant City is trained to keep possession, might come back to hurt them, as you saw in a situation right there where the player, or the defender for Plant City, wouldn't even clear the ball up when he needed to. He tried to find the feet of his player. It did work that time, but you wonder how many times it could work in a row. The slow style of Plant allows Chivas to get players up, and now a through ball could have Chivas one-on-one with the keeper. There's men in the boxes. The ball stays on the outside. Chivas retains possession up at the top of the 18. A shot harmlessly wide and over the crossbar. A sense of urgency and some energy here now from Chivas that we didn't see when the open whistle was blown. Plant City, after the goal kick, now playing around with it in their own 18-yard box. Slow to bring the ball up, just now escaping the 18. Defender trying to take on Markowski. He tries to win it, and Chivas does now. We'll see if they counterattack. A through ball goes into the 18, but into the hands of the keeper. Mangifo was making a nice run towards the goalie. The ball just a little far for him to get his feet. A little miscommunication here from Plant could lead to another counter and another through ball here. Up to Mangifo. Just a bit wide and a good clear there from Plant City to avert the danger. Now a throw in here from Chivas on their own attacking end. Throw in the middle to Markowski. He tries to find space, taps it to a teammate. Play now with 3 players on 1. And a bad pass back leads to a Plant counterattack here. Too much strength there from Chivas leads to a free kick for Plant as they do the quick restart. A hard slide tackle here from Chivas. We'll see if it's a booking. The ref slowly walking over to the Plant player still down. Now he gets up. Seems as though he's okay. Off the restart, Plant tries to switch fields and get numbers in the open position. A beautiful chest trap. Gets the ball down in space to the Plant player. He tries to put the moves on his defender to get one-on-one with the keeper. But it's off his feet, and it'll lead to another Plant corner kick, their third of the game. Plant with a good back post ball just over the keeper. He had his hands on it, but then dropped it right into the feet of a Plant player who tried to kick it out, but it was deflected. There's still danger here in the 18, and Markowski somehow wins it for Chivas, trying to kick it out. He can't clear it cleanly. Now Plant City again on the edge of their box, trying to find the back post. Nothing there. Chivas trying to beat his player to the ball, and it will lead to a Chivas throw-in on the opposite side of the field. A lot of action there in the 18-yard box, but not a lot of chances to show for it. Chivas now on the counterattack, but heavily outnumbered 5-2. Now as they pause, they try to get numbers through in the through ball, but it's far offsides from Chivas. They'll go for a Plant free kick. A much different roster than we saw last week from the Chivas team. They were playing a lot of the younger players on the roster against IMG for a friendly. But here we have a different squad and a different look. Plant City now attacking, trying to get a through ball to the field of the forward, and he chips it over. And it's just over the keeper, threatening the corner of the goal, but it bounces wide. I don't believe it was touched by Chivas defender, just a little outside, and it'll go for a Chivas goal kick. A poor goal kick leads to a bounce and back to the keeper, and he plays it out now. Chivas trying to muscle off some defenders here at the midfield, trying to find some feet of their teammates, but they can't yet. Again, Plant now bringing it all the way back to their defense, who's pushed up to midfield. Oh, and what would have been some fancy footwork for a good pass down the line from Plant City is missed. But they retain possession on the opposite side. Now trying to find some through passes. Playing a bit of a triangle offense, always having one or two options. They're in the ball, they have the ball now in a threatening area. But it rolls harmlessly out. Plant City doing a good job of controlling where their numbers are on each side of the field. It's leading to some good 1-2 passes all the way up on the field until they can get a threatening run for a goal. They've had their chances so far this game. Haven't been able to net anything. 0-0 up to this point. They threaten here again, but good defense leads to a throw-in for Plant City. Try to find a man making a run down the field. They do. Defend it again, and we'll move up 5 yards and do it again. Plant now with possession in field. A slide tackle, and that'll be the third Plant throw-in a row in under a minute. Corner kick now for Plant. Their fourth of the game. They tried the back post ball. We'll see if they do it again. Oh, this time they go near post, but cannot find the feet of a teammate. Harmlessly knocked out of bounds. Still Plant possession. This time on a throw-in. Chivas now winning the ball. Exploding on the counterattack, trying to get numbers back. Oh, and a great run, but just barely offsides. Lagana with a great run, splitting the defense. And a good job finding him on that run, but just a bit offsides, and it leads to a free kick for Plant. They kick it all the way back to their goalkeeper, playing through the defense as they always do. A good move there from the defender, cutting up midfield. As Plant City maintains possession as they cross midfield. Now a through ball, trying to get up, but harmlessly rolls to the goalkeeper's arms for Chivas. Oh, and a great run here. Chivas is now one-on-one with the keeper after a beautiful through ball over the defense. The shot, and it's saved by Plant's keeper, but Markowski with the rebound to put it away. Chivas takes the early lead 1-0.
Hey, 10, that started with you, 10. That started with you.
A great run from Rengifo, as he was able to get himself one-on-one with the keeper, get a shot, force him to dive for a save, and the rebound corralled by Markowski, and a good job from him to put it away. Crashing the goal, getting numbers where they need to be. That's what playing in the 18-yard box is all about. A good job there from Chivas to outman their defenders in Plant City in a dangerous zone, and they capitalize from it. Plant after the goal, still trying to regroup. A bad touch. A sense of urgency here for Plant City. Much more calm and controlled before that goal. Now playing at a much faster pace. We'll see if it affects their passing and where they go with the ball. Miscommunication almost leads to a throw-in. But Plant's able to keep possession for now. They seem to be outnumbered in the midfield. Now look to switch fields where they can get space. They do so, playing back from their defense. Some good 1-2 soccer leads to the ball going up the sideline. Still right at midfield, Plant City. As they look to switch fields again, a great through ball from Plant City leads to an attack in the 18, but it's well defended by Chivas, and it goes out of bounds for the 5th corner kick of the game already for Plant City. Well, you have to think Plant continues to get these chances. Throwing the ball into the 18 off these corner kicks are going to capitalize eventually. A far post ball over the heads of everyone. Now trickling to the other corner. Plant still with possession. Chivas still defending. And now they outnumber the man with the ball, regaining possession. Trying to streak down the sideline, but he's cut off. Flag now up, free kick, Plant City. It's okay to get your shoulder in there, but if you lift the arm too much, get too much elbow in there, they'll call that every time. Across, over the edge of the 18 is snuffed out by Chivas, and now it's a foot race down the sideline. Trying to work off his man here. What a race in the attempted slide tackle. Is missed. A free kick is given. No yellow card issued. Quick restart here from Chivas in their attacking end. Numbers overwhelming in defense for Plant City as a cross is snuffed out easily, but a bad touch leads to a turnover. Good run here from Chivas as they're just outside of their own 18-yard box. Rengifo with another good run down the sideline, almost threatened again for another goal. Oh, and a great through ball here. 3-on-2 numbers for Chivas. They could be attacking again. Oh, and as I was saying earlier, almost no urgency to get a clear ball out, but rather keep possession. Almost ends poorly again for Plant City. Playing with a sense of urgency, but when you see them defend in the 18, it's almost as if they're not willing to clear the ball up to nothing. A good run here from Plant City, as you see there, but offsides is called. But going back to that attack, Chivas had numbers in the box, and Plant City seemed to be okay. The Plant City defenders seemed to be okay with ticky-tack passes to just keep possession in the 18. You've got to get that ball out of the threatening zone. But the score remains what it is. It's 1-0 Chivas. 1-2 soccer leads to a nice run down the sideline here. They're heavily outnumbered 6-2, but still with a man in the box and still with possession. Now they turn it over. Now Plant City recovers. And a throw in now for Plant City after a good battle near the sideline. Throw in Chivas to the feet of Rengifo, but it's out of bounds. And now they turn it over to Plant for their own throw-in. A cross and a good header from a 50-50 ball could lead to a chance here for Plant just on the edge of the 18. But a missed touch leads to a turnover for Chivas. Wisely slowing the game down, bringing the ball back to the defense, but an errant clear. As the ball pinballs around at midfield, no one really keeping possession. Oh, but a fantastic run from Chivas. They would have been one-on-one with the keeper. Surely Rivas would have had his way for another goal to make this game 2-0, but the flag goes up from the official to signal offsides. It was a close call. Boris charging hard on Plant City's keeper, and his pressure leads to a Chivas throw-in on the other side. Plus makes a run down the line, but he's not able to do anything. A Plant throw-in will result. Chivas now battling in the midfield, turning it over. 3-on-2 numbers from Plant City. And a through ball too hard into the hands of the Chivas keeper. Big kick up to the midfield now from the Chivas keeper. A poor tap. And they're able to keep possession. Now down the line, an offside's called again. That's the 4th or 5th offside call for Chivas already this game. Shows that their strategy is aggressive in taking the runs through the defense, playing that kind of a style. But it's led to them being on top so far. Too much hands there from the Plant City defender. A free kick here for Chivas. A short reach kick. Carlos Porra now with the ball back. Up to him again. He'll try to find the feet of a teammate, but cannot. Plant City now trying to counter. Plant City snuffs out. Chivas snuffs out that counterattack as now they try to switch fields and get the ball back into their attacking zone. Making the runs, trying to get past the defense. Rengifo with a good run. But the defender played him well. as we get a break in the action. Get an extra ball into play. Six defenders in the box here for Plant City. 3 attackers for Chivas. With the short throw threatening. He does find the feet of a teammate. Chivas trying to get space near and around the 15-yard box, but it's turned over. Some confusion there with the substitutes and the head official. But we resume play here with the Chivas throwing. A Chivas cross off the hand of a Plant defender. Oh, and a good run into the box from Chivas. Would have been 2-0. If not for a miraculous save from the keeper, but just out of his reach. Plant. Now with a through ball for Chivas. Right over the keeper. And Carlos Porras puts it away. 2-0, both goals coming off little flick finishes for Chivas. Nothing spectacular, and sometimes that's all you have to do. Just make the right run, get into the box, get yourself on the right side of the defense, and put the ball away. That's what we've seen this do twice here this game. And they now have what some call the most dangerous lead in soccer, the 2-0 lead. Sometimes teams can get too confident, maybe get back on their heels a little bit. So the other team, certainly knowing that they're down 2 goals, might ramp up their energy. We'll see how Chivas responds being up 2-0. We'll see how Plant City responds being down 2 goals. Tough to play a slow style of soccer knowing you're down in the first half. We saw them get away from that. We saw Plant City get away from that a little bit after the first goal was conceded, whether by design or just a change of pace. Some good battle here in the midfield. Plant City now attacking at full speed. But Chivas will restart from their own 18 now. Kick from goal. Tries to find the head of a teammate. Chivas retaining possession, trying to get the ball up to Erazo on the far left side, but the offsides flag is up. Some frustration with the offsides call coming from the Chivas side. Plant trying to sprint their way up to the attacking third, but it finds the feet of Erazo and Chivas here at the midfield. He tries to take on the defender, but it's turned over. Oh! Plant City surely threw on that ball, but a diving defending save from the Chivas defender. Plant now, the free kick into the 18-yard box is off the hands of the keeper. Rolling out of bounds for the sixth corner kick of the game. Nothing. Ooh, an in-swinger. Here to the near post, but it's headed out. And we'll do it again. Here comes the ball into the 18-yard box. Oh, in a good position, but it's knocked out by Chivas. Now on the counterattack, they've got numbers coming up. Haven't found the feet of a teammate in an attacking area yet. As the ball comes now to the sideline, they'll try to save it. And the ball is knocked up. Rengifo finding it. And a good run there from Chivas. And Walters Mara. But they just can't quite find his feet. Rengifo now with a good run here. Getting some space himself, but it's far over the goalpost. Nothing too threatening there from that kick, but some roars from the crowd. Giving encouragement for these runs and good plays, good passes here from Chivas. That's why they're up 2-0 here in the first half. Fancy back heel flick keeps the ball in bounds, but it continues to pinball around on Chivas' attacking, and Arazo will take the throw in on the far side of the field. He tries to find the feet of his teammate. He does, but it's defended well here from Plant City, leading to another throw in. Arazo, the throw in man again. Trying to find his teammate. Some 1-2 passes. Now a Plant City throw in. You can see the frustration here from Plant City players as the official calls over. Eraza from Chivas, and the forward from Plant City has them shake hands. Some strong play with those two. You've noticed Plant City is now, they've gotten more one-on-one plays, trying to break away themselves as opposed to trying to find the feet of maybe one of their teammates. You notice that? I'm not trying to say they're panicking here yet, but you can tell their energy is ramped up. You can tell they know what the circumstances are. They know that they're down 2-0. It's tough to play that slow style of offense down goals. You also have to keep your form and your formation. We'll see if they can do a good job of adjusting to both as the game kind of wears on and we get close to the end of the first half. The free kick here from Chivas, nowhere near any player, but a bad clear here leads to the ball at the feet of Arazo and Chivas in the attacking area. Rengifo now giving the through ball down the sidelines. Chivas taking over in the far corner. A good move now leads to the attack, getting snuffed out. Too much hands in the defense from Plant City. Now leads to a free kick and a good attacking position here from Chivas. They elect to quick start it as Rengifo brings it to the edge of the 18-yard box. He he finds his space, tries to cross it over, but cannot get it to a teammate, and it's cleared out by Plant City. Plant players trying to do things all of themselves, beat two defenders, cross it across the field. And there's the halftime whistle. And we go to the break with Chivas leading the game 2-0. Some confusion here from the two coaches and the official. It's actually not halftime yet. As you see the action unfolding in front of you now, the teams have elected to play 45-minute halves as opposed to 40-minute halves. The head official had forgotten that, blown his whistle for halftime. But as the coaches pointed it out, the teams then ran back on the field to resume play. So here we have some free soccer. Down the sideline here is Chivas. Trying to threaten in the area, and another offsides call. That'll be their sixth of the game. If you were to look at the statistics, 6 offsides calls for Chivas and 7 corner kicks for Plant City, you'd figure the score would be flipped, but it's not. Instead, Plant City is the one who finds themselves down 2 goals here. Plant City now with the free kick on their defending end. They launch it all the way up to their forward, off the head of a Chivas defender. It'll roll out for the 8th corner kick of the game here for Plant City. Boy, they would love to stick one in the back of the net and cut into this lead here. In this extra time, extra time of the game. Here comes the kick. It's a low one, trying to find a front post player. It's well defended, but poorly taken. Another corner kick here from Plant City. We'll see if they go with the same front post strategy. They do. A missed clear lands at the feet of a Plant City player, but he kicks it just wide of the goal. And that'll lead to a Chivas goal kick. Chivas taking their time with this goal kick, as now they boot it up to the midfield, trying to find Arasso on the sideline. He's not able to trap it. Plant now to take it over right at midfield. Getting the ball up to their forward. Now trying to beat off a few defenders. As it clears much up in the air, you can see the wind knock it down immediately. The wind playing a bit of a role in this game. You heard some of the here we are to start the second half between Plant City and Chivas here at the IMG Academy. Chivas leading the game 2-0. As you saw in the first half, Plant City playing off a formation, playing slowly developing from their backfield. Now down 2-0. They've had a chance at halftime to reshape their strategy, their formation. We'll see if they do so, if they come out any differently than we saw them in the first half. For Chivas, they played well off the energy that they were given with the goals. And now Zarasso tries to find a man on the other side of the field. Plant City, you can already tell, looks a little more urgent. Here off the throw and trying to find the feet of a teammate. Outnumbered by Chivas in their defense. And a big clear brings it all the way back to the Plant City defensive line as they kick it all the way back to their keeper. Now trying to go wide with it. Form their attack from the outside. Giving the ball back in, keeping possession at the midfield. Now switching fields, bringing the ball to the other side, but a poor pass. Intercepted by Chivas' defender. A fail to keep possession for both teams here on the attacking side of the midfield for Plant City. And now a ball to the outside, and Arazo for Plant City, or for Chivas. Now at the minutes he carries it over. He tries to find a man on a through ball, streaking down the sideline at the edge of the 18. It's well defended by Plant City. And a through ball all the way down leads to a foot race here on Plant City's side. And a sliding defense leads to a free kick just on the edge of the 18-yard box. Now in a threatening position. Cabrera in defense, and a yellow card for him now. For Chivas, it seemed as though the sliding challenge may have been necessary as he was losing that foot battle and that race to the ball. But conceiving a free kick here on the edge of the 18 might not be any better. Almost virtually like a corner kick here for Plant City. They haven't had much success, though. A lot of attempts this game, already 8 corner kicks. Here they'll play it like that. The ball was up and over the wall, right towards the penalty marker. As Plant City was able to get a head on it, but nothing more, just a brisk deflection of the kick. And now Chivas with a big kick from goal all the way rolling to the opposing goalie. Chivas now trying to regain possession in their offensive end. Rengifo, a heading challenge on the far side of the field, leads to a throw-in for Plant City as they try to bring it up through the midfield. And a diving attempt at the interception there again by Rengifo, but this time he misses it. Plant City off the clear, trying to bring it back up through the midfield. Poor passing here from Plant City, something you didn't see in the early parts of the first half. Could be the jitters, could be the urgency. Either way, a tough timed ball, a good through ball there from Chivas, but a sliding save by the keeper as it goes into his hands. Plant City not able to keep possession like they did so well at the beginning of the first half. Too much hands in defense from Plant City, and it leads to a throw-in or a free kick. Here for Plant. Up to the defenders. They don't have numbers, but they do have people coming into the attacking area. Aggressive catch from Chivas' keeper, and another big boot from Chivas' keeper. And also trying to get behind the defense. Now just one-on-one with the defender before he gets to the keeper. A nice move and a shot on goal, and it's far over the crossbar. A good chance there. Off the boot of the keeper. Just one bounce to Arazo. And he found himself one-on-one with the defender, and a good scoring chance is able to beat him. But the shot just too hard, too far over the crossbar, and it will lead to a Plant City goal kick here. Plant City trying to build from the midfield, now trying to send their forward through. Staying onside, but the ball too far over his head. Doesn't seem to be the style Plant City wants to play with. This boot ball strategy, where teams just send fast players up the line, trying to get through the defense. We saw Plant was much more comfortable playing with the ball on their own side, maintaining possession, making much smaller passes in the first half. Now as the game has opened up, they seem to be struggling a bit, trying to get it into the offensive end with space and numbers. But here they are on their attacking end, trying to keep position now, going wide near the end of the 18. Some 1-2 passes, still outnumbered though from Chivas' defenders. A good run there from the left back of Chivas. Now he posted all the way up past the midfield line. A good run there from him. Erazo urging his teammates to be calm. They don't always have to make those sprinting runs. Reminds them that they're up 2-0, and all they have to do is really maintain possession, keep control of the game, have the game come to them. No need to sprint all the way down the sideline with your left back. Oh, and a deflection here could lead to a goal opportunity for Plant City. A great move from the forward player, but a great sliding stop from Chivas' keeper, and a big boot down the field already into the opposing team's 18. Every time Chivas' kicker has an opportunity to boot the ball down the field, it's almost as if it's an offensive chance because he can get it in the 18 box off of one bounce. We've seen that 3 times already this half. Plant City now trying to counter again, trying to find space down into the corner. They do. Can they get a cross off into the 18? They hit the cross, but it's wide of the goal, out of bounds. Goal kick for Chivas. We'll see if Chivas is just as dangerous off the goal kick as they are from the keeper getting a punt. Josh Kennedy, the keeper from Chivas. Almost, as they say in basketball, a one-man fast break himself, being able to get that ball so far in the air and so far downfield. He rips it now to the 18, finds the feet of a teammate, but a bad trap leads to what could be an offensive chance for Plant. No. An aggressive slide tackle leads to a free kick. But no card, no talking to. Free kick Chivas. In their own defensive end, just outside the 18. They'll knock it back to the stopper and now switch fields. Chivas not afraid to work the ball around in their defense. If Plant will not send numbers up, and they have not so far, now trickling as they try to get the field to come towards to them. Josh Markowski into the game, making the run off the through ball. But the Plant City defender gets between him and the ball, easily taps it back to the goalkeeper, who knocks it far wide of the field. Out of bounds. And a throw in here for Chivas. Aldebaran an attempted clear, a poor clear. Chivas trying to find numbers to the outside. They do. Can they get it back into the box? It's sent in a threatening area. Oh, but an inadvertent handball called there from the official, and Chivas will have to turn it over. It could have been a good chance to make this game 3-0. Plant now on the counterattack. Trying to get something going with numbers in an area where they can capitalize. Haven't been able to do it so far this half. Often lost with their numbers not in the right position. I think you can credit that to this early lead that Chivas put them on. A ball harmlessly to Chivas' defender, and he kicks it up. And a poor judgment from Plant's defenders could lead to another chance here for Chivas, but some tangled feet, a trip in the box, a couple men fall down, and here we are on a counterattack for Plant City. Nothing more for Chivas there. Bringing the ball up through the midfield, trying to find some space, trying to get by his defender first, and he cannot. Chivas not bringing it up. Finding a man on the outside, but it's offsides again in the attacking end. Chivas' players in the right position, making the right runs, just needing to time it a little bit better. Keep themselves in the field of play. Will you imagine if 3 or 4 of these offsides called have been timed a little bit better, you wonder what the score would be. Chivas now patient with the ball. On their defensive end. But a poor run, poor judgment, leads to a turnover to Plant, but immediately given back to Chivas. Trying to slow it down, but they can't. Dino Vivo getting his foot out for Chivas in defense, leading to a free kick here for Plant in a threatening area, about 20 yards from goal. Twenty, 25 yards, the wall is set, just 2 people. As the ref instructs them to get back, now 3 join the wall. 4 players on the far side of the field. We'll see which player takes it, and whether it will be an outswinger or an in-swinger, or right at goal. A shot, it is on goal, to the hands of the keeper. Josh Kennedy getting his hands on it. Now with an opportunity to boot it forward, he doesn't. He elects to just roll it to his defender, and they switch fields. Soccer, a game that really is almost like a machine where every part has to work in the right direction or in the same direction to have success. We've seen that so far with Chivas. We saw that early on with Plant as they controlled the game in the first 10 or 15 minutes in the first half, but have really gotten away with that. It seems as though some players are still trying to play that slower strategy, what they've been taught in the way that they came out at the beginning of the game, and other players are trying to almost do it themselves, muscle off a couple defenders, get the ball upfield themselves. Can't have a lot of success if all the parts aren't moving in the same direction. We have a free kick here now from Plant. It's a quick restart. trying to bring the ball upfield from the kickback, getting numbers into the area. Forward for Chivas trying to find space. He can't. Trying to take on one too many defenders. And now Chivas is here to try and counter. They'll kick it out wide on the far side of the field. Trying to save it, but he can't. What should have been an easy switch and trap there ends up with a plant throw-in on their side of the field. Plant slowly moving up the field, one throw in at a time. Now trying to get the ball in the middle of the field with their forwards still outnumbered 4-1. Not going to have a lot of success with that. Now they're trying to play it across the field on the defensive end, as we kind of saw them do at the beginning of the game. But a poor trap led to a Chivas counter. Could have been dangerous, but it was snuffed out as the midfielder got back to intercept the ball. Chivas, the Plant now playing with it in their own end. Chivas trying to attack. Oh, and a good through ball almost off the back heel of the Plant player, which could have been a spectacular attempt and a great run at goal. Just a bit off. And Chivas now trying to get possession, bring the ball out of their own zone. A good run from Magana. But just a bit out of his reach. Plant City will take over. Goal kick here from their own end. It's a short goal kick up to the edge of the 18, and their defender now bringing it outside. A poor touch leads to now Chivas throwing right at the midfield line. He will throw it back to his defense. And now Chivas playing with it all the way on the end of their field, trying to get Plant to step up. You know, there is a strategy, somewhat of a strategy, to playing with the ball on your own end of the field. You get the opposing team to step up, get more players in attack. Sometimes you can catch them off guard and boot it over the defense if too many players get up and in the zone thinking that they can play it slow. Not sure we're seeing that from Chivas as a strategy, but it's still something they can capitalize on if they find it. A big clear here from Chivas, puts the ball up back at the midfield. But a foul called. Too much elbow on that challenge from Chivas. Leads to a Plant free kick. Plant now trying the quick reset. They haven't really been for long set pieces, often putting the ball down, getting it immediately back into play. Staying with that short pass strategy. Plant now with the ball forward. But the extra man back for Chivas proves to help this time. A through ball, far out of reach of everyone, goes in the hands of Plant's keeper. As Plant tries to find numbers in an area, Now with it to the outside, and a quick 1-2 pass brings the ball to the corner. Plant can't get a foot on it. It's out of bounds to the throw-in just outside the corner of the 18-yard box. The throw-in just over everyone. Chivas trying to clear it, but finding the foot of the Plant defender. Nothing there from the re-clear in. Chivas trying to maintain possession. Now on their defensive end. Chivas taking their time, keeping the ball in their possession. A corner kick now for Chivas. But a short corner kick to Dino Beaver. As he brings it into the box, not able to find a teammate there. Plant and Chivas fighting for it on the opposite side of the field. No one really gaining possession. Plant trying to clear, intercepted by Chivas. Back into the box. What a run there! And a great attempt. But defended hard, leads to the Chivas attacker falling to the ground, not able to get that final touch to tuck the goal away. What a cross from Chivas there into an attacking area right around the corner of the 6-yard box, trying to find the head of his teammate. Just couldn't get his head on it to again make it a 3-0 game. Chivas in complete control now. Had a lot of chances to continue to build upon this lead. Haven't been able to put any away this half, but have been very much in control of this game so far. Header back to the keeper for Plant, and now they bring it out from their defensive end. Trying to bring it out wide, now burning his defender down the sideline as he reaches midfield. Plant trying to find numbers. Now trying to kick it up to the forward, the center of the 18, now leads to a battle here in the attacking end near outside of the 18 for Plant City. Out of bounds on the far side of the field. Plant throw in. Keeping possession, but knocking it back. 10 yards back and they'll do it again. All 11 players now on the defensive side of the field for Chivas as they attempt to counterattack with just one player. But it's obviously easily defended from Plant as they begin to bring the ball back up on the offensive end. Trying to find a teammate making the run downfield, but he's massively outnumbered. Chivas threatening, but does not have the numbers to really execute what they're trying to do with this attack. Chivas now taking over in their own defensive end. Getting the ball. Dino Beaver trying to win back possession. He does. Or at least his efforts do. Now Chivas just trying to kick it up to anyone they can up the forward position. Look a bit more defensive here now, which you can understand. Up 2 goals and really in control. Able to easily stomp out any attacks that they've seen so far here in the second half from Plant City. Nothing too threatening. And another clear out. Chivas concedes a throw in. They seem to be very okay with doing that so far into this game. A nice run here from Plant. Could lead us in opportunities in open space. He has it. A good move to beat his man. And now it's Plant City's turn to celebrate a goal 2-1 as they cut their deficit in half. Some fancy footwork there from the Plant City attacker. Was able to win the ball, get past his defender with some 1-2 touches, and tuck the goal onto the far post on the ground. A good tuck away for Plant City to now be only down 1 goal. Chivas having trouble controlling that ball. It's almost as if none of the players really wanted it. 4 defenders around the area, but the Plant player was able to will his way back to possession and getting past the defender. You wonder if the effort is dropping here from Chivas. We'll be able to tell as the game here goes on. Arasso trying to bring it up the far right side of the field. The through ball from Rengifo, intercepted as he now has possession again on the far side. Plant City now with possession. Now with numbers in the attacking end. A poor trap leads to a turnover, but it's still anybody's ball here at the midfield. Plant City gains possession and momentum, but a good sliding defense concedes a throw in to Plant City on their attacking end. Big clear out here from Chivas. Oh, and a turnover. Now on the edge of the 18. Almost was very costly. The wind knocking down that through ball. We've seen that as well. Any team moving from left to right has been forced to kind of keep balls down to have them not affected by the wind too much. Oh, and a good flick through pass that was just defended well by Plant City. Could have conceded another goal as Chivas had a player streaking down the middle of the field. Good battle here in midfield for possession. Another ref's whistle. For a Chivas free kick. Naranjo the free kick over the heads of everyone. Plant City goal kick. Plants electing to not kick the ball far into the air off of the goal kick. Smart with this wind, just playing it close, trying to bring the ball back up through the midfield on the defense, but they're having a battle as Chivas is meeting them everywhere. A good move here. Now from Chivas. Into the box, easily defended. But indeed a great idea from Carlos Porras, trying to put it back from the 6-yard box near the top of the 18. Having players in that area. Naranjo takes a shot at goal, deflected twice. And Plant now taking over. Streaking down the sideline here, trying to get numbers, but they can't. Now with 4, they have a chance to attack. A good challenge from Naranjo. A good step from Chivas stops Plant's attack there at the edge of the 18. Now with a counter attack, but the offsides flag is up on Porras. Plant sitting now at midfield, trying to find someone to give a through ball to. The problem is they're outnumbered so much, about 6-3 on this side of the field. One Plant defender trying to take on all 3. He's able to find open space in the corner, brings it back to the 6-yard box now with open space. Oh, and a deflection now, an offsides call on Plant. A good effort. There, could have tied the game up. Naranjo with a great outside heel kick to give the ball up near the 18. Now Chivas trying to burn his defender. Trying to find space. Off the foot of Porras. And a goal kick. Now here for Plant City. Playing with short passes out of their backfield, as they've done so far this half to counter the wind. They're doing it again here, trying to bring the ball up past the midfield.
You're a monster!
Plant City now moving past midfield, but the offsides flag is up. The official doesn't see it. The play is resumed as it's turned over. Plant City now with space. Trying to find the feet of a teammate. Cabrera trying to clear, but he can't. Well, it'll be a foot race now inside the 18, trying to get the ball. And the Plant City player trying to win the ball ends up on the back of the Chivas defender. Obviously a penalty there, and it'll be a goal kick from a free kick position for Chivas. Chivas with some poor passing, poor decisions. Could lead to something here. But it's snuffed out just as they begin their attack at the 18-yard box. A good sliding challenge from Chivas to stop that. Porras again. The offsides flag is up as Chivas tries to get their attack going. Plant City begins their attack, but the offsides flag is up on them again. Some undisciplined football going on, with the lines judges being busy today. Almost 15 offsides calls here today. Cabrera will reset, now boots it up, trying to find Walters Mara. He wins it. Walters Mara trying to gain possession. And some physical defense leads to a Chivas free kick on their end of the field. Naranjo trying his best attempt at goal, but it's right to the chest of the keeper. Plant City now attempting a through ball. A poor clear off the back heel could lead to something. Now even with the 18 on the far side. One man to beat. Plant City could not beat him. Now here we are on the edge of the 18. And some good defense. And Porras now onside. Onside trying to beat his man. And that may be a clear path. Foul there. That's arguably a red card there from the Plant City defender. You could argue that if he didn't make that, it would have been a goal. Just a yellow card, but it is a penalty kick since it was in the 18. Carlos Cabrera to take the penalty kick. Here now for Chivas. Try to extend their lead to 2 goals again. Cabrera's kick. It's off the post! It's off the post. He got the keeper to guess the wrong direction as he rockets that ball right off the post and then back off the keeper, almost bounced in until he realized it, turned around and picked it up. The game remains 2-1. Plant City now trying to find some momentum. And the offsides flag is up yet again. Trying to gain control in the midfield, either team. Fancy back heel work there from Chivas to get the ball up to Naranjo, but his pass up to Porras again, offsides. Plant City trying to find numbers in the attacking zone, knowing the time is against them. knowing that they need another goal here. All the way from the goalkeeper's end, now comes Plant's attack. Up the line now to midfield, they lose the ball. But a foul in the defense from Chivas gives it back to Plant. The quick restart, as we see Plant do so many times this game, tries to go up through the middle, but it's trapped there.
Very nice try, David.
Plant City trying to get the ball up and attack, and a handball here could lead to a quick restart for Chivas as they advance on the attacking end of the zone. They try to. The attacker falls down. No call. Marvin Araujo now in the 18-yard box for Chivas, trying to take on two defenders. But his efforts go for naught as the goalkeeper brings it in, then kicks it out. Now Plant City on the restart, trying to just gain possession at this point. Now they have numbers. Actually on a 4-on-3, they outnumber Chivas' defenders. The ball to the midfield in the 18. They're now in a clear away and a 2-on-1 back to the 6-yard box. He kicks it. And it's just wide of the goal. My Plant City had their chance there to equalize it. And the attacker, with no one in front of him, just could not put the ball on goal. The threat is not done yet as Plant City takes over after the Chivas goal kick. But good defense from Arazo now leads to numbers for Chivas. Walters Ma on the far side of the field now into the 18. They look to cross it over to him. A great run there and a tap over. But the Chivas attacker could not keep possession and get the ball over to Walters Ma, who was standing wide open with the goal mouth right in front of him. Surely would have been that third goal that they were looking for. Just inches off being able to be controlled for a pass right across the 6-yard box for Chivas. Plant City now in their attacking end. A little defending from the referee. Some hands in the defense from Arazo, and Chivas will lead to the free kick for Plant. The quick restart leads to a Plant throw-in. Very quick game pace here for Plant City. Now with the ball near the sideline, trying to get it back in. A fancy back heel. Would have been a great through ball. Would have caught the defense napping surely. Banana up in the attack. Trying to get the ball up to Rengifo. But just a bit out of his reach. Plant City now to take over from their own end. And a throw in. They find the feet of a teammate. Now bringing it through the midfield. Again, the referee with some defense. Now Plant getting the ball into their own 18, trying to flick it over the defender. And there's the final whistle.